Hello, friends and neighbors. You're going to have to scroll up so I can see everybody. Hi, Thelma and Alice and Betty and Kathy Girly Girl. Hello, hello. Hi, Laura Hernandez and Adeline. Good to see you guys. Irene, good to see you. And Alice, good to see you. I think I may have said that twice, but that's okay. Diane, it's good to see you. And Betty Gossel, Sharma, good to see you. Excellent. Ooh, I'm feeling good today, guys. It's like 75 degrees and sunny in Portland, Oregon. And that makes me happy. It makes me very happy. I'm no longer feeling like I'm going to melt. Hi, Martha G. You want to put the screen on my hands, Margie, so we can. Okay, we're going to start out today with some quilling stuff that I told you was coming. Let's go through this real quickly. This is the crimper that I told you about. And you can make two different size crimping designs, a larger one and a smaller one, by just putting your strips in the middle, and you use the lower one for your thinner designs. And if you want a little thicker design, you go through the top one. These are very inexpensive and perfect. Okay, so we got that. It's up and available. I have some new super pointy, beautiful tweezers. These are these are super thin. In fact, I'd keep the little guard on them so you don't. Margie's throwing ribbon around over there, guys. I keep the guard on them when they're not in use so you don't poke yourself, because you could inoculate yourself with these. But these are very, very sharp, beautiful tweezers that are not quite as delicate as the ones from Quilled Creations, which I love, by the way. I'm still going to carry the Quilled Creations ones too. But these are very nice tweezers, and they're only like $3. So they're beautiful. Same tweezers in two different color palettes. So. And they have this nice little safety cap on them. Like I said, I'd keep that safety cap and keep it on there. And is everybody able to hear me? Martha says she can't. Are you here? Okay, yeah, Martha, I can hear her. So let's turn your volume up, Martha. Try turning your volume up. And I will, just for the heck of it, I'll pull my microphone a little bit closer here too. So let's see if that helps. Yes, but she's quiet. Can you guys hear now? I moved the microphone a little bit closer in. Do you have any volume left over there, Margie?
I can certainly give it a shot.
Better now? I'll just talk louder. Okay. It's not a problem for me to talk louder. So some of the time I actually have to tone myself down. This is a quilling tool we have not used yet, but it's coming up. When we do our jewelry making soon, we're going to use this. This is called a quilling buddy. It's called a border buddy, actually. A border buddy. And we will take these various things, we'll put them on a handle to make them easier to use. And we're going to wind our paper around various sizes here. So there we go. All right, so that's what we're going to do with the border buddy. And we'll have 3 different tools in here. We have circles, triangles, and squares with the handle. And this is also a very inexpensive little kit. So we'll be using this when we make our jewelry. That's the only tool we haven't covered yet. I believe if you look in your box that we initially sent you, we've talked about every other thing. I have a variety of different kinds of flea combs here. Margie's laughing about the fact that I have flea combs, but we all know that we're using flea combs in our quilling. We're using them for very tight quill designs. And I have several different kinds here. This one's nice because you get 2 designs on one comb. This one is nice because it's very inexpensive. And this one's nice. I like it because the prongs are long. So you don't need all of them. You just need to choose the style you think you like, and they're all reasonably priced. So that's what I love about quilling. Everything is quite reasonable. You guys asked for the Under the Sea kit. It's back. Yes, I didn't want to call them lice combs, but that's also what they're used for, Kathy,
Just
girly
like
girl.
Kathy said too.
But these are brand new, never before used for any purpose.
Did you say hello to Roberta and Martha?
You said hello to Martha. Roberta snuck in. Hello, Roberta. Good to see you. So Under the Sea is back per your request. I also brought in some more of the flower samplers because this is just a really fun kit. Look at all those flower designs. And we talked about this before. Use the kit to make the flowers they suggest, and keep the pattern sheet forever, because look at all those beautiful flower designs you can make. And this kit is so inexpensive. You guys won't believe how inexpensive these kits are. And you get a whole bunch of papers plus the designs. You'll need to bring your own quilling tool, but other than that, you are set. Bring your glue bottle, your glue bottle, and away you go. Here are the snowflakes. I had the holiday kit that has a bunch of snowflakes, but I went ahead and got the snowflake kit also. These are beautiful. Now, not only would these make beautiful ornaments or just little hangings, doorway hangers and that kind of thing, or ornaments on your tree, I think these would be beautiful. Margie says in a wreath. I would put these in my package bows too. I'd put a string on it so people can actually use it, and I would put these right into my package bows. So it's like another little gift. Okay. Thelma, you said you have no yellows. Here we go. All yellows. All the time. So there we go. This is called Yellow Shades. I have some solid yellows coming too, but this is Yellow Shades. And then I also got one that this is called Warm Colors. And it's got more yellow and kind of a yellow orange and an orange and a red and a deep red. So you've got lots of yellows in there. We've got some new ones here. This is Rainbow Colors. This is, the first two were both 1/8" strips. This Rainbow Colors is 1/4" strips. The next one I have here is called Jewel Tones. Jewel Tones, and they're in 1/8" strips. And the next one, these are also 1/8" strips. This one is called Pink Shades. I don't know about you, I tend to use up a lot of my pink too. My pinks, reds, and yellows. Those are the ones I use up a lot. Here are some 1/4" papers in pastel colors. This is just, they call it lighter colors. But look at that beautiful lavender and yellows and pinks and greens. That's just really versatile tones. Beautiful. And then we have quilling papers in white. If you get the snowflake bug and you need to make more, I have bright white in 1/4", and I have bright white in 1/8" strips. I also wanted to let you guys know, I think I told you that I couldn't get all of the colors that I wanted from our distributor. So I applied for account directly with Quilled Creations, and I have placed my order for the stuff we're going to use for our jewelry making. Okay, we got in. You guys had asked for books, and I gotta say, there just aren't a lot of books on the market yet. There's huge numbers of books you can buy that you can buy secondhand. And I can tell you, I went through and bought a whole bunch of books on eBay, and most of them I spent $5 to $7 for shipped. And there's some really good ones. In fact, I've been thinking that I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do this. I have quite a few books now. I'm going to go through and I'm going to grade the books on a 5-star scale and tell you which ones I think are the best, based on whether they have great designs and whether they give you full instructions and whether they have full color pictures. Do they explain to you how to do everything they're showing in the book? I have 3 or 4 5-star books right now that I will recommend, but I want to tell you the titles, and then I will suggest to you where you can get them, and I will give you my ideas of whether or not I think they're worth your money. This one that I just got in, I have not gone through and I have not looked at yet. It's called Paper Quilling for All Occasions, but I did notice something when I picked it up. This quilling book sends you a quilling tool and a bunch of quilling papers and a frame, all in the book itself. Isn't that cool? This one's $19.99, I believe. And like I said, I have not been through to look at all the designs, but it does look like it has some cute stuff in it. This is available from us. I will give you the same honest review of the ones that I have that I will of the ones that I suggest you get elsewhere. So that's pretty cool. It does look like they have some fun ideas, though. Little Christmas trees and wreaths, and there's a snowflake in here, stars. Here's another holly wreath. That's cute. Little gift boxes. So I'll go through and take a better look at this one and then give you a 5, on a 1 to 5 rating. So that's their first one. Who's the author of this one? This is Mike Takayama. Mike Takayama on this one. In fact, I need to keep these out so I can comply with my promise. This one is Quilling for Beginners. It's Aliana, oh boy, Kouchubey.
Mouse.
Margie's over there saying Mouse. Hi, Mary R. So Kouchubey, Kuchube. Oh boy, I don't know. I'm sorry to that person how I just slaughtered their name, but this is Quilling for Beginners. It's from Leisure Arts, who usually has good instructions. So we'll. Oh, I love the daisies right off. The daisies make me happy. Look at the whale tail. Love the daisies. Loving those daisies. Oh, I love the little, see the cats? Isn't that cute? Oops, it's a glare. There we go. That's adorable. Look at the little cactus with flowers. This really does have some cute designs. I'll tell you that already. Now, the question is, do they do a thorough job of telling us how to make all of these? That I will find out. Ooh, look at what they're doing with their swirls. We just talked about swirls the other day. Remember that? So I will take a good look here and tell you what I think. I can tell you at first glance, I love, love, love the pictures. So I'll look at that one. And this is called Annie's Paper Crafts, Creative Paper Quilling. This is by Ann Martin. Oh, I'm so glad you had fun in her first training. You know you're going to be in trouble in dog training when you go in for your first day of training, like I did with my American Eskimo. And when I walked in with my dog the trainer said, "Oh my gosh, she's got one of those devil dogs." I thought, "Oh, that's not good." My puppy, and she's calling her a devil dog. She
They're
said,
busy, that's all.
huh?
They're busy. They need
American Eskimos are very headstrong. Yes, they resist training. This one I don't know about yet. We'll look at it and see what we think. But yes, they're very resistant to training. So on the final day, Frosty actually tried really hard, but every once in a while, yeah, her name was Frosty Fox. She was an American Eskimo, so pretty. Oh my gosh, she was the most beautiful dog. And at one point during the training, the trainer said, "Sometimes I just have to know if it's the dog or the handler." So she said, "Let me take your dog for a little while." She took my dog and ran her around the arena and then tried to put her through her paces. She came back looking really frustrated and she said, "It's the dog. It's all the dog." On the final day of class, when we were finishing with our puppy kindergarten, that's what they called the class that we were going through. This book here is The Art of Modern Quilling, and it's by Aaron Perkins Curate. On the last day of class, the trainer was talking to all the handlers, all the owners, and we could hear her coming down the line, and I heard her stop at the person next to us, and they said, "She's a really sensitive dog, and she tries really hard. So I want you to remember that, and I want you to maintain a patient, level tone with her all the time. And I never want you to work her more than 10 minutes at a time. You can work her 10 minutes at a time, 6 times a day. But I really want you to take it easy with her because she's really trying hard and she's very sensitive." And then she gets to us and to Bryce and I, and she said, "Work this dog all day, every day. Don't let her sleep." Work this dog all day, every day. I want you to know Frosty Fox turned into a wonderful dog.
She was wonderful then too. It's just they're busy.
She ended up going to live with Bob and Pauline after our kids were born because she did not like being in a household with children. She felt like she was relegated to first, second place, then third place. And she just became a very unhappy dog. And American Eskimos are kind of one person, most two people dogs. And she just was very unhappy, and we could tell it. So Bob and Pauline came up and got her. They were going to take her down and introduce her to a family that they knew had another American Eskimo and see if they would adopt her. But while they had her with them, they fell in love with her, and she ended up being with them for more than 10 years after that. And she ended up being a fabulous dog, an absolutely wonderful dog. So this was The Art of Modern Quilling. That's my puppy stories.
Mary R. Angela.
Hi, Angela. I didn't say hi. Mary R. What? I did say hi to Mary R. Okay. Angela snuck in on me. Okay. These have been so very, very popular, especially with our Etsy customers. I cannot believe how many of these we have sold. So many. So some of these you've seen before, they're restocked, but we just brought them back. Here's Blooming Peony. This one is the folder only. This one is Under the Mistletoe. I love this one. Isn't that beautiful? See the little yellow line there? That means there's a die that matches. There's the die that matches the Under the Mistletoe embossing folder. Isn't that beautiful? This one is called Clematis. My mom has a clematis. It looks just like that.
My neighbor said, "You have a lot of clematis, I noticed." I said, "Yes, they're beautiful."
This one's called Ditzy Florals.
That's me. I'll take
You're ditzy.
that.
You
Today.
said it, I didn't.
Yesterday, the day before.
This one is called Oriental Blooms. By the way, remind me to talk to you about the Ecstasy Crafts wholesale fair again.
Okay. I'll try.
You got a trophy for having the hardest to train dog. Amy was a piece of cake to train. I don't know if I ever told you guys that story. We went to PetSmart training, and you know how they have that arena in the middle of the store? And it's a pretty big class when we went in, and there were quite a few dog owners there. I'm going to say there were maybe 12 to 14 people in our class. So we were kind of seated all the way around the circle. And our trainer was in the front of the class, and she had a big stuffed animal, German Shepherd, talking to us about leash holding and handling and, how to give the commands and one thing and another. And as she was standing there using these words, sit, lay down, stand up, walk, Amy is standing behind her doing all of those things. And people started giggling. And the trainer said, Lynn was her name, she said, "What's going on? Why is everybody laughing?" They were all saying, "Amy's standing right behind you doing everything." And okay, this one's called Peony Rose Stem. That's beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh, I love that one. And it carries its own cutting die.
So, how do you know that it has the dies?
Because usually this one does not have it. 9 times out of 10, they outline the area here that's cut out by the cutting die. But this time they didn't outline it because it's virtually the entire pattern. But Amy was a very easy dog to train.
She's such a good girl.
She was such a good girl. I still miss her every day. Buttercup Bloom. And this one, just like the last one, has a full cutting die that matches it. Next up, we have Japanese Anemone. That's beautiful too, isn't it? And it, once again, I told you 90% of the time they're outlined. I guess they don't ever outline them if the entire die is in the package. This has the die in the package. Tulip. This one too has the die in the package. I gotta get these on Etsy immediately because these just sell like hotcakes out there. And this is Sweet Peas with a full cutting die. So if you want these, gobble them up because I'm telling you, the Etsy customers will grab them. As soon as they know they're out there, they'll start going. I just knocked over a box. Okay. We have a couple just miscellaneous things I got. Then I have something kind of exciting to show you. Sneak peek. I heard you, I just saw you talking about it, Roberta. Wait. Okay. We've been talking a bit about these. I've had lots of interest in my tattered lace cutting dies. I can't get those anymore, and I think I'm sold out of the tattered lace brand. But the good news for you is I do have this one. This has a lot of dies in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 layering circles. You can do just about any size you want to do with that. We have the oval set. Circles and ovals are my favorites. Circles and ovals are my favorites. Now, I like these rounded corner ones too. I virtually never buy the squares. And I'll tell you why, because I can cut that on my paper cutter, and I don't see any reason to get my die cutter out to cut squares. But these rounded corner squares are great.
Then you don't have to pull out both your cutting board and your punch corner.
True. I bought some more clock numbers. You can't always get them around Christmas time, so I just brought in some more clock numbers for our Christmas projects. I know some of you are going to be wanting to make clocks. Here's a fun die from Creative Expressions that makes this pom-pom flower. This is a lot like our quilling dies, guys. You fold this one in half, and then you roll it up to make your flower. So this is like a quilling die. And I got this lavish blooms set while I could still get them from Tattered Lace. This came from one of my distributors. That's why I could still get this one. You can use these lavish bloom stems, stamen set to make to either make really frilly flowers or centers for your other quilled flowers. This is perfect for quilling. So we just got those. You guys want another sneak peek? What could that be too? Okay, I just got this hunky-dory book that I don't believe we have had. It's the Little Book of Bees. Did I get this one before?
No, it came in one of the magazines, but I think that it was a little bit different than this one, but it's very similar. If you remember, they had a bee.
Oh yeah, we had a bee kit in it. Yeah, we did have a bee kit in it.
And they had one similar, but I do not think that it's the same.
You become more beautiful every day. Remember, you get 6 per design with the little books. I know you guys love bees. The honey pots. Tattered Lace is still in business. However, they're no longer selling wholesale.
I think that's horrible.
So I can't buy from them anymore. In fact, you're going to begin to see less and less Tattered Lace on the general market because you can't buy it. You know, there's a very limited distribution chain now. Look at those bees. Isn't that cute? What colors are in the Little Bee book? It tends to center around yellows and pastels. Got some sunflowers, but it tends to be yellows and pastels. I just because I'm thinking of you, with little bees on it. Here's some pink flowers with a bee from the back. A cute little bee. I like that one, the more realistic bee. Pink flowers with a bee working it over. Another honey jar. More honey jars. Oops. You're sweet as can be. honeycomb, honey jars, honey bees on that one. Some more sunflowers. This is a cute little book. A vase of sunflowers with a few bees around it. Beautiful day. Wishing you a beautiful day. And home is where my honey bee. Home is where my honey bee. Okay.
It's just not a very good grammar education.
Yeah. I think about it. I guess home is anywhere my honey bee. So
Right.
Bryce is over today. I asked Margie if she could come in and take our What's New Wednesday because Bryce is over painting at Lauren's new house. She's trying to get everything done by the weekend and she was getting flustered. So Daddy to the rescue. Hi, Stephanie. Here's what we have. You guys were just talking about it. Here's graphic 45. Oh, Margie has the same address at this point. She has not yet selected a new home, to my knowledge, or been accepted.
No, there's a possibility this next Monday, but we have to make a final decision.
We're going to look at the front of these and we'll come back and look at the back. This is the brand spanking new Warm Wishes collection by Graphic 45. We got cardinals, we got poinsettias, we've got dark backgrounds with bright flowers, absolutely stunning. 2 of each page. This one has lighter backgrounds, kind of a tan background with those same bright, beautiful flowers, the cardinals, the poinsettias, and reds and pinks. Christmas foliage. Really beautiful papers. Oh my gosh. I saw this, I had to have it. Got some nice warm greetings there, warm wishes, Merry Christmas, peace and joy. Got some little stamps and things usable on this sheet. So there's lots of cutouts on here available for use. Here's a black one with warm wishes and poinsettia bouquets all over it. Christmas foliage. Boy, I love this one. Look at that one with this is like the card faces. We've got Merry Christmas, 'Tis the Season, Warm Holiday Wishes, Merry and Bright, Joy to the World, Joy to the World, Joy to the World, some banners, some borders. Beautiful. Wow, I love this. Here's some golden and black borders in the same, in complementary patterns. Here's one that's just all bumped together, poinsettias and some little bouquets. The side-by-side flowers all over pattern. Roberta said, Margie, I sent your mom a birthday card to your address. I know you'll get it to her.
Oh, thank you. They're still going to be there for a while longer. We're going to move first and then we can get them situated.
Okay, here's one that's all banners and greetings. Cut out pieces. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, you could just use this for so much. Whether you're making an album or whether you're making cards, these are just gorgeous. This is one of my favorite new collections of the year. Then we've got little cardinals and postmarks. That's beautiful. Okay, let's look at the back of the sheets. The back of the cover, we got nothing. On the back of this one, we have these beautiful golden designs.
I think it's heavy.
I think you need a reinforcement in that one. Margie's hanging up some reels of ribbon, and the one she just hung up is hanging really badly. And it looks like it's about to hit the floor. Aren't those greens beautiful with the golds? Here's the little bouquets they had in the poinsettia pattern. These would run nicely with those. Here's kind of a damask pattern in the gold and black. Here's a plaid in the gold and black. I love this with the holly. Oops. I think I skipped a pattern though. Okay, grab 3 sheets there. Oh, look at that one. That's beautiful with the black and the poinsettias and Christmas roses in it. Ooh, beautiful. We get 2 of those, of course. And then here's the holly. Another of those. And finally we have 'Tis the Season, Noel, Merry Christmas, all in gold on red. Beautiful. That is the 12 by 12 collection pack. And because it's the collection pack, you also get these beautiful sticker sheets. Isn't it pretty? I love this pack. Beautiful. So that you get the stickers at no additional charge. They're included in the 12 by 12 pack. Pack this up and I'll show you what else we got in this collection. Okay. Then we have the 12 by 12 patterns and solids. These would be fabulous for your explosion boxes. Our cover, our cover sheet. Black with gold, black on the back. I'm just going to do both sides at once here. This has a beautiful damask pattern highlighted into it. Golden snowflakes on black, and that damask on the back. We've got this pretty golden color on red. Stripe with red. Love that golden color by itself. That's beautiful. Snowflakes on cream, golden snowflakes on cream. This would be a beautiful explosion box, especially if you add some of those little accent stickers and things. Beautiful forest green, the gold with forest green, and then the forest green background. Here's the borders in forest green with the forest green backing. Gorgeous. Really beautiful. Beautiful. Really beautiful. Come on, get in there. Margie?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. I was going to hand this to you in frustration, but just about the time I was giving up, it went in. Okay. We also have all of our fun accent pieces, including, I don't always buy the stamps, but I bought the stamps for this set because I thought they were perfect. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Here are the postcards. Now just think of these. These are like starters for cards, all of them. Oops, wrong way. This is so pretty. I just turned it upside down again. These are two-sided. You can use the other side as journaling tags if you want to. Aren't these beautiful, guys? You can just see making a whole bunch of cards out of these, can't you? I can.
Angela would like to know what the stamp says.
What's that?
Angela would like to know what the stamp says.
Okay, I'll look at it again. Season's Greetings has a cool postcard on the back. Merry Christmas with the Cardinal has a cool postcard on the back. Warm Wishes, not surprisingly, also has a cool postcard on the back. Journaling card. This one has stamps of joy to the world, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Season's Greetings on the back. I turned off my phone, but it didn't turn off my watch. Sorry. There we go. But Warm Wishes. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Of course, the back of the postcard's beautiful too. Which side to use? Glad there's two. Beautiful amaryllis lily. Pretty postcards. So, these are beautiful. The postcards for Warm Wishes. So the stamp set I was looking at a minute ago is about 4 by 6. The greetings say warm wishes, merry and bright, and joy. And you also have 2 poinsettias side by side, and you have about 5 little snowflakes. The merry and bright is in kind of a double arrow with wrought iron on both edges. The joy is in a wreath with a bow at the bottom, and the warm wishes is just in a really pretty kind of calligraphy font. It's actually not 4 by 6. I'm going to say it's 3 by 5 or 3.5 by 5 maybe. It's a small stamp set, but it's beautiful. Okay, we have chipboard. Margie's losing her rails again.
Oh, no, I was trying to pull it off. And
Here is the chipboard. Aren't they gorgeous? Boy, I love this set. This is just my cup of tea right here. And I'm going to show you the Ephemera collection. This will take me forever to pick up, but that's okay. That's how much I love you. I will get it out and pick it all up. Because they're pretty. I'm certain they are. I haven't seen them yet, but I'm certain they'll be pretty. Okay, in Ephemera we have these little snowflakes. Whoops, let's get where we can see it. Snowflakes. They always have a clock, and here's the clock face. Golden on the outside. In fact, it's actually, I thought for a minute it was metallic gold. It just kind of fools you. But with the red poinsettia in the middle, isn't that beautiful? More snowflakes. Let me see what I can do to get these where you can see them. Another snowflake. Beautiful tag. Little bird. Over flowers. Oh, I don't know if I meant to put that in there. I'd probably use it for something though. Let's see, sometimes you kind of get the little extra trimmings too. There's some holly. Yeah, I think some of these are just little trimmings off of the other pieces. Here's the joy wreath again. Joy to the world tag. Here's a die cut with holly. December 25th. Here's those little Christmas flowers again. I love this one. Look at this with the cardinal. Beautiful. Really pretty. Here's a frame. Remember how we used these frames in the cottage collection? And then we brought another image up behind it. Warm wishes. Season's greetings. Here's another little bird with a poinsettia.
You just hush.
I didn't say a word that time, did I? Merry Christmas. Beautiful. Okay.
Just
so
remember, these are your ribbons.
Happy holidays, wonder and joy. Pretty little tag to put a name on. Warm wishes. We got some directional arrows. We got this little banner with a bird in the middle. More, what am I trying to say? Amaryllis. There's another Christmas bird. I always love these little swirlies they put in these ephemera packs. I always find fun things to do with the little swirls. I love that. You see that?
Aren't they great to have those little things?
I love the swirls. They make me happy. Here's a little banner. Be merry. More little pieces. Here's so you can put a bird on it, Margie. There it is. You can put a bird on it. More holly. So you can see all the pieces. You get like six. How many pieces does it say we get in here? I'm not sure how many pieces we get. It says 39 there, but I'm not sure that's what that means. But you get quite a few pieces. Look at all that. All those beautiful die cuts. So I will pick those up in a while and put those back in. Because we're about done here, except for some more sale items. The girls came up with some more. These two weren't listed last week, so I didn't put them in the sale. There's some more shaker tape going in. I'm putting it in right after class. Right after class, I'll put these in. 2 more kinds of foam tape. And Brittany's kit of the week. I'm leaving the last week up too. I don't I actually didn't look to see if we still had last week, but this week we are featuring a special teapot die, the teapot stamp, my cup of tea dies and stamps, elegant teapot and florals die and stamps. Look how beautiful that is. The stamp, that's gorgeous. You get 3 dies, you get 3 stamps, you get a special instruction sheet for a project with this teapot card, and you get this paper pack. Whoops.
I will have to send you the picture of the teapot from this kit that I made, card that I made. We can show them online. What do you think?
I don't know how many of these teapot kits I have.
Barrier says I might be in trouble.
But this will be a comparable value to what I posted last week. The Tea Time Collection. Here we go. Can you see it? There we go.
Isn't that pretty?
Gorgeous pastel colors. We'll look first at one side, then at the other. This is going to be discounted this week. 30% discount, just like last week. Like I said, I don't know how many of these I have. I didn't know they were in here till I saw that Brittany put in another one. There's those big teapots you use to make the cards. Sure, that'd be good. You can, well, you can't link it yet because I haven't posted it in the discount area yet, but I will put them up right after class. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, decidedly feminine paper pack. Margie's looking to see how many we have. Oh, we got all kinds of little sayings here. That's nice. Lots of beautiful tags and layers here. Let's turn around the other way. Gingham, yellow all over pattern. Oh, that's pretty. Kind of a mottled stripe, a floral stripe, a tiled teacup pattern, teacup borders and floral borders. Here's some great big beautiful sayings that you can cut out. There's a teapot and cups on the counter, the teapots on the shelves in the corner. That's beautiful, actually. Makes me want to make a slimline card using those. But I don't know if it'd fit, so I'd probably end up with 3 A6s, which wouldn't be bad either. Look at that scene. Gorgeous. Okay.
I cannot look it up because the password might have been changed on BigCommerce.
Oh, it has.
Yeah, so we'll have to, you'll just have to guess and see and get in there and buy one if you want one.
Yes, I'll put them into Britt's Bargains. This will be in Britt's Bargains. The tape will be in Ashley's Bargains because that's who sent up the items. 3 stamp sets, 3 die sets, all teapot themed. And the whole kit will be 30% off. And you get the wonderful little storage bag too. So there we go. That's what I have today. But let me show you what I've been working on. As I spent my afternoon in here today getting ready for Saturday's class. Oops, I need to keep those separate until I do my work on them.
Just a heads up, it is 6.
I don't want to lose all these pieces out of here, so I can just move those over there. Okay, let me show you what I've been working on. Now, as you recall, well, let's look at Thursday first. Thursday, we're going to do our twist and pop cards. These are going to be great fun. Really fun. And you can see what our card covers will look like. Look at the beautiful little birds. Here, I'll go ahead and top it out so I can see what our card cover will look like. We have the pretty birds, and we'll have twist and pop inside of these. And then we'll have some pretty images to put on them. There's the zebra we talked about before. So we're going to work on these, and we'll have the twist and pop mechanism. Let's look at that again. You guys remember doing twist and pop? We made it. We folded on all the fold lines. We went backward and forward on all the fold lines. To make our little mechanism. This is the in-between piece. Our twisting pieces are going to fit onto here, and this is all going to fold up inside our cover, and we'll look at more of that tomorrow night. But it's going to be great fun to do these twist and pop. I absolutely love the way these kits turn out. And this is a great one, guys, because we split this kit in half and we added a roll of extra sticky tape to it, which is what you need with these. This is only half the price it would be otherwise, because we split all these kits so everybody could do it. So we're doing twist and pop tomorrow. On Saturday, we are using the Hardy Craft toppers, Hardy Craft Maritime toppers. And we're using background papers from Graphic 45. And together, you also get some string, some baker's twine, you get the envelopes and the cards, you get some mirror board. I haven't used mirror board yet, but we are going to make beautiful cards. Here's my first one. Here's my second. Here's my seahorse. Here's my anchor. And I have 6 more cards to go, but I just started the kit so that you could get an idea of what our cards will look like. Aren't they fun? I like the fact that this had the compass in the front, and then the compass is all over the paper.
Yeah, I think that paper with it really makes it pop.
And I like the way the solids behind this one kind of played with the stripes in the back and the stripes in the pattern. I thought that was kind of fun. I like the way the colors. Is there a link to our Facebook? Just put in Simply Special Crafts and Facebook and you will bring us right up. Yeah, the seahorse is large. They're all, all these toppers are good size. These are the Hardy Craft toppers. And they're definitely intended to be the focal point of your card. So we have this kit out there and available for Saturday. We're going to make 10 cards. These are all, we're going to make, I think 8 of them will be European A6 and 2 of them will be 5x5. So that's what I have for Saturday. Let's look at what else is coming up. A week from Thursday, we'll be doing John Next Door Summer Special. Oh, thank you, Mary. And this John Next Door kit is fabulous because you get all kinds of beautiful patterned papers. You get all kinds, you get 3 magnificent cutting dies, an embossing folder, stamps, and lots of inspiration in the magazine. So this is coming up a week from Thursday. And then a week from Saturday, if I can reach that up there without dropping things all over, and pick these up. A week from Saturday, I showed you this before, we will have the Underwater World kit coming up. The Underwater World has 23 double-sided sheets of paper. You get a cutting die with the ocean floor, shells, bubbles, fish. Get 2 different fish dies, each of which have multiple fish on them, multiple bubbles, 2 seashells. You get some coral and sea plants on the bottom there. That's a great die. Here's our push-out images. We get sharks, dolphins, and orca. We get coral fish, 3 different versions of coral fish. This is the kit, yes. And then you get the octopus, turtle, and seahorses. Of course, you get the cards and the envelopes. That's our base kit. Our deluxe kit, which this is not listed yet. I know you guys are anxious for it to be listed, but it's not listed yet. Margie may work on it today or tomorrow, or Brittany will work on it on Friday. I'm not sure which one, but that's the base kit that I just showed you. If you buy the deluxe kit, you will also get 6 images, 6 scenic images, big ones, which you're going to see through our porthole die. And if you buy, and you also get the cards, of course, to go with those, cards and envelopes. And if you buy the deluxe kit, you get this die free. You're getting a die that's got the turtle, another fish, a lobster, another fish, the seahorse, and a crab die for free. So we have the regular and deluxe kits coming up. And you guys always enjoy it when we do these Find It trading kits. It's always super popular. So we'll get these up and listed as soon as we can, but I wanted to start showing them to you. anyway, oops, this is just my magazine. So there we go. And not to forget it, I have my order in for my gilded paper to make our jewelry class happen. So we're just waiting for Quilt Creations to get our new papers to us, and we are going to make jewelry.
And there's special papers, right?
It's very special paper. It is gilded paper, so not only is it silver tone and gold tone, it's shiny gold tone and shiny silver tone from the sides, and it's going to be beautiful.
Isn't
And
it
that's what we're going to
amazing?
use to make these.
Yeah, isn't it amazing how strong this paper,
Yeah.
is and can handle some of these really amazing things?
Yes.
I think that that's really neat that you
So
don't realize.
that's out there on the horizon. We'll be using the Border Buddies when we do this. We'll be using the beautiful gilded paper, and we'll be using some designs out of that kit. So that's what I've got for you today, guys. What kinds of questions do you guys have for me? Any questions, comments, or pearls of wisdom? Put everything back in my little organizer where Margie had it all nice and organized. Premier construction glue from Hunky Dory. Yes, I will. I need to check on availability. It isn't always available, but I will check, Diane, and see about getting that. Margie, send me a text to do that, will you? Do you have your phone handy? Okay.
Premier of the construction one or
the construction glue. Any other questions? Well, you kind of know what we're up to now. Tomorrow we will be here at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and we will be doing our twist and pop. On Saturday, we'll be doing our beautiful layered fun cards from Hardy Craft and from Graphic 45. We're mixing components from both of those companies to come up with something extra special. And that will be at 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern Time. If you have not yet hit that like button for today, please do that. It helps us out by helping YouTube know that the people who are watching our videos like and appreciate them, so they can feel confident in referring additional people to us. Will I be doing some of the Christmas cards this year from Hunky Dory? Margie and I will be doing some of the cards from Hunky Dory. However, because they are so late arriving this year, we are not going to do the entire collection. Okay. I know that might be disappointing to some of you because you've kind of become accustomed to us doing them all. There's two reasons for that. One is that they're really late coming in this year.
And Margie would go insane right about it.
They're really late coming in this year. And secondly, in fact, they're due at our distributors now on August 31st. And that means that it'll probably be the first week in September when we get them. And I know that's really, really late, but that's what we're going to do. We're not going to do the entire collection this year. The other reason I've decided not to do the full collection is, candidly, our sales have dropped off on the Craftaganza a bit over the last few years, and it really is not a good return on investment to do the entire kit. It's kind of costly, and we haven't seen we haven't seen enough sales to support doing that many cards. So anyway, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Roberta. You're saying Hunky Dory glue is on sale, Debbie? I don't know where it's on sale, but if it's on sale at Hunky Dory, it won't be on sale for me wholesale, Roberta. um, so I'm not sure. We do have some really, really pretty new collections coming in. There's one called, what's it called? Moonlight or something? Oh my gosh. I can't wait for that to get here. There's really, we're getting some really beautiful Christmas collections in. So just be patient. Don't feel like you need to run off and buy it elsewhere. We will have them. And I will tell you that because I'm using a distributor this year, I'm not paying as much to ship it as I do for the product this year. The downside is I have to wait longer to get it. The good news is that because I'm not paying air freight, our prices are going to be a lot lower this year. So hang on and be patient with me. They're coming, and we're going to have some great choices and selections for you. Yeah, on their website, even when they put it on sale on their website, Roberta, I don't get a sale. So good try, though. Good try, friend. They don't mark it down wholesale when they mark it down retail. So I have to pay the same price no matter what. But good try. Really good try. Any other questions? Those were great ones. Those were great questions. Yeah, I'm getting a much better deal on freight this way. It's frustrating to have to wait. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Shipping from Hunky Dory for you on a box, probably a small packet for $20. It was not unusual for me to pay $1,000 in freight to get boxes here from Hunky Dory. And the problem I was running into is we were paying a hugely expensive shipping cost to air freight it. And then half of our boxes were torn up when they got here.
Or sitting, waiting in Seattle because it wasn't supposed to be sent that way.
Yeah.
And then that was an expense as well. So
yeah, then we got charged
so much better.
Freight, yeah. So it's going to be, it's in the long run, it's going to be a much better thing for you. Although we have to wait longer for it to get here, using the distributor will eventually cost you a lot less. Okay, and I'm always looking for ways to do that for you because we all have finite resources. I did not yet, Roberta. I checked the mail last night and it had not come in yet. I'm also expecting some checks from the refinancing company, so I'm not sure what's going on, but I have not received it yet. Okay, I think that's it for tonight, guys. If you haven't already subscribed to our site, hit that subscribe button. You can see what we have coming up. We have some great classes and we're going to have great fun, so you don't want to miss a thing. Hit that like button if you liked us today, and we will see you tomorrow for Twist and Pop class. Thank you and good night, Gracie.